Hi everyone, welcome back to Kool Electronics Guy, where we drink beer and make cool electronic projects. But today, again, I have no beer. And I don't have a beer to even show you today like I did in my last video. So we're going to get right into this project. Today we're going to work on the third project in the Arduino Starter Kit. It is the Love-O-Meter. And as you can see, we've started to assemble it right there. The components that we're going to use in this project are 3 LEDs, which you can see on the breadboard. We're going to use 3 22 ohm resistors, a TMP36 temperature sensor, and several jumper wires. And we're going to utilize the 3.3 volt and ground on the Arduino R3. And we're going to use the analog ports today, input port 0. Even though the Arduino is a digital tool in this project, we're going to use it to get information from the analog sensors to measure temperature. We'll use the Arduino's built-in analog to convert to digital. The analog inputs, if you can see them on the board there, we have 0 through 5. Maybe we can bring that a little closer so we can see those. I don't know if we can. Can you pick that, bring it a little closer? So we can zoom into that. And let's see those analog inputs. Can you bring that just a little bit closer? I don't know if you can see those or not, but there's analog ports right there on the side. We got A0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right up the end there. Here, we'll put that back down. Analog input 0 through 5 gives us values between 0 and 1023, which would translate to a range of 0 to 5 volts. The temperature sensor, like I said, that we're using is the TMP36. We're going to use that to measure the temperature of our skin. Basically, it's going to, you put your finger on there, and the temperature of your skin is going to determine which LED lights light up, because we're going to program them so that if you're a warmer temperature, you're going to get more lights to light up. The temperature sensor outputs a change in voltage depending on the temperature it senses. There's 3 pins on it. One connects to ground, another connects to power, and the third output is a variable voltage to your Arduino. Alright, we're just going to get some more parts out here. The TMP36, it's a nice temperature sensor. It's convenient because it outputs a voltage that changes directly proportional to the temperature in degrees Celsius. And then the Arduino IDE software comes with a tool called the serial monitor. It enables us to report back the results to the microcontroller. We're going to use a serial monitor in this project. We get information about the status of the sensor. We can get an idea about what's happening in the circuit and the code as it runs. So once we get this all together, we'll demonstrate for you. The Arduino, the book that we have here, I'm just going to show you quick. This one didn't come with a cool layout like the last one, a cool overlay. But it gives you instructions here. Look at the little scissors there. To make your own template that you can lay over the top, and you can see it's got the there we go. The three little spots where the LED would go, and there's little hearts. You know, your Love-O-Meter, and then right down over in here is where you put your finger, and the temperature sensor will read the temperature of your finger and light up the different LEDs. So, they got this cool little thing you can make. And there it is in the diagram there. They drew it out where it's on top of the breadboard. So that's pretty cool. I wish they made a template for it like the other one, because the other template was really cool. But you can make your own. You can be creative with these things. So we're going to finish getting this thing together. We're almost done. And then we're going to do some programming. Just like we did in the other projects, we wired the breadboard up. So we have power and ground. Zoom in a little closer here. Maybe we can get a better look. We attached the cathode, that's the short leg, of each LED to ground. We used 220 ohm resistors, as you can see that in there. I don't know if you can make them out. They're right in there behind the LEDs. Right there. Oh, I zoomed in too much. There we go. And there's our temperature sensor right there. We placed it on the breadboard with the rounded part facing away from the Arduino. That's important because it matters which pin goes where. The left pin of the flat facing side to power, the right pin to ground, and then the center pin goes onto the analog 0 on the Arduino, that input. Analog input 0, sorry. So we got that all wired up, and we're working on the programming right now on the laptop. We're going to program our level meter up. Here's a shot here of the IDE, about as close as I can zoom it in from where I am. And, it's a pretty simple IDE. We also use PyCharm, and we use what's the other one we use for MicroPython?
Visual Studio Code.
Visual Studio Code. All right. And we're going to get this programmed, and then you'll see how it works in a few minutes. We're just about finishing up on this code here in a few minutes, and I get a nice close zoom shot of the project there. Please leave comments. We don't get a lot of comments usually, but I'd appreciate some feedback on the channel. I know we're not like professional YouTubers. We're just doing these projects and try and give someone another point of view on how to do these things. But yeah, please leave us some comments, even if it's not about electronics. Like we always have a beer of the day usually. If there's a great beer out there, I'd love to hear about it, and I'm sure a lot of other folks would too. So leave some beer comments too. That's always important. Ring the bell, subscribe to our channel, like our videos. We really appreciate your support. We're not doing this to make any money at all. Obviously, it's just a fun thing to do. Any kind of different videos you'd like to see, let us know. Usually, in the past we've done some computer upgrade videos. We're doing this Arduino project now, and but prior to all that, I just usually make custom projects, and we're gonna get more into that, some custom projects and some future videos. But we want to get through all 15 projects in the Arduino Starter Kit first. All right, we've got the code complete, and I think we have an error. We're going to work that out and get it uploaded to the device. Looks like though on the device we have one LED lit up. All right, we've got the device up and running. All the programming is done. We tested it out and it works. Unfortunately though, we're in my basement's 57 degrees. That's where we are, and we've been down here for an hour and it's pretty chilly. Trying to get the lights to light up has been a struggle to get the sensor warm enough, but we did get it to work, and we'll show you that in a minute. Right now what you're looking at is the serial monitor that's built into the Arduino IDE. I don't know if you can quite make those out. Can you read some of those temperatures to us, please? 15?
15.43.
Yes, that's what we want. So if we're getting 15 degrees Celsius on there, it's close to the thermometer we have down here in the basement. I have a thermometer.
It's too damn cold in here.
If I can get it in there. I have a thermometer there. It says 57 degrees down here. And it's pretty close. in Celsius, so we know that the sensor's working properly. And I'm going to try and zoom in down here. I put my finger on the sensor and squeeze it. We both tried it. We can't get the LEDs to light just because it's too cold. But if I put my breath on it, I can get it to light. So I'm going to come into the camera shot here and get it to light for you.
You gotta make a fire. You get 2 sticks.
And you can see there.
Make a
You
TP.
can just see that. So it works. We're going to maybe try and play around with the programming. We're not going to come back and videotape it and show you guys, but maybe try and change some of the settings for the temperature sensor in our programming and see if we can, you know, set the baseline a little bit differently and make it a little easier to set those LEDs off. Just play with it, and that's, you know, that's what these projects are about. We learn the code, we build these projects, which are really fun, and then, you know, the best part is just playing with them in the end and doing different things, adding different things. You can really do whatever you want. So we're going to go ahead and play with this for a while, and we're going to see you all later. We're going to make probably next week our 4th video in the Arduino Starter Kit. And let me see what it is called. The next one is Color Mixing Lamp. It says 45 minutes, level 2.
Real birdie.
It says we're going to discover analog output and mapping values. So thank you so much for watching our video. Please subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye.